In this video, we're going over tips and tricks on the Samsung Galaxy A11. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. If you want to stay up to date on all the mobile technology coming out and learn cool tips, tricks, and hidden features, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell to turn on post notifications so you can be alerted every time we post new videos. Also, in the description below, check out our list of must-have accessories for your Samsung Galaxy A11. Pinned to the top of the comment section, you'll find some great accessories to go with this awesome phone. Let's go ahead and jump right in, and we're going to show you some cool tips and tricks to set up your phone and really have some fun with this phone as well. For our first tip, we're going to go to the settings. We're going to swipe down from the top of the screen here. In the upper right corner, click on the little settings wheel right here. And you're going to go to display and swipe up to screen timeout, and we're going to change this to either 2 minutes or 5 minutes. This will keep your screen on longer so it doesn't go dim so quickly. You'll have more time to look at the screen without having to touch the screen. Okay, so for our next tip, you notice down here I have these 4 specific icons. I'm going to show you how to customize the icons on your home screen. Now on your phone, it's going to look more like this. You probably have just these 4 icons at the bottom of your screen. I personally like to put the settings wheel at the bottom because I tend to do a lot in the settings menu. So just by swiping up with your finger, you can grab any app that's in your app section and you can move it to your home screen by just simply putting your finger on the app but holding down on it and then tap on add to home, and that will add the app to the home screen like that. Now you'll notice right now I've added the same app twice and I want to get rid of it. I don't want to have that app on multiple screens on the home screen. So if I want to remove an app from the home screen, I'm just going to hold down it 1 second until this menu pops up and then tap remove from home, and now it's gone. So I have my settings app here. Now I want to move it down here. I'm going to then hold down on the app and then drag it all the way down to the bottom of the screen, and now I can make it one of my main options. Then if I switch screens, you'll always see these bottom apps here. So now you can customize this and put any app that you want at this bottom screen so you can get to it easier. For us, again, I'd love to have Google Chrome, settings, and messages in my call app, but maybe you say, I don't take a lot of pictures, I want something else there. You can easily remove that, and then you can add a different app to be at the bottom screen here. You may also say, I don't know what OneDrive is, I'm not going to use that. Hold down on it and then hit remove from home, and then now it's gone. So that's just a little bit of how to move apps on and off of your home screen. And for our next tip, we're going to show you how to get the battery percentage on the home screen. Right now, if you look in the corner here, I see the battery icon, but I don't really know how much battery life I have left. It would be nice to have the percentage so I always know how much battery I have. We're going to go back to the settings, go to notifications, and then status bar, and then tap show battery percent. And now we can always see our battery percentage in the upper right corner of our screen. That's just a little tip that's gonna make using your phone just a little bit easier, and you'll know if it's time to charge a little bit sooner. Getting back to our home screen, we're gonna show you how to get more apps on the home screen. So right now it's set up, if you hold down on the home screen here and tap on home screen settings and go to home screen grid, we're set up to have a 4x5 setup. So 4 apps going across, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 rows of apps going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you can change this to get more apps on your home screen by going to a 4x6, it gives you an extra row at the bottom, or a 5x5, which gives you an extra row on the side, or a 5x6. So now you'll have more slots on your home screen to add apps. You see, so I can have a total of 5 apps going across and then 5 going up here for a total of 25 apps on the home screen. So this is just a cool way. It makes the apps a little bit smaller so you have more room to add more apps. Maybe you say, I want my apps to be larger because I need to see them better. Just go back here and simply go back to a 4x5 and then it will make the apps larger but give you less room to move your apps. So there is that. Moving on to our next tip, we're going to go back to the settings. And this is a very important tip I encourage you guys all to do. We're going to turn on a feature called Find My Mobile. And this is if your phone ever gets lost, you'll be able to track where the phone is. What you're going to do is go to the little magnifying glass at the top, and you're going to do a quick search for Find, F-I-N-D. Just type in Find and it'll come up, Find My Mobile. Tap on that. And then right here, Find My Mobile, we're going to turn this on. And what you'll need to do is set up a Samsung account, which is totally free. And normally the easy way to do it is just to link it to your Google account. So as long as you're signed into a Gmail or Google account on your phone, you can just tap Continue with Google and it will link your Samsung account with your Google account. Moving on to our next tip, we're going to show you how to customize your phone using what's called the theme store. If you hold down on the home screen again and go to themes, this will take you to the Samsung theme store, which is a really cool section that will allow you to fully customize your phone. Everything from the background of your home screen to what your different menus will look like to your icons. You can customize it in this section here. So at the bottom, you'll see you have themes, wallpapers, and icons. So a theme is a complete set. So just to give you an example, on this theme, it will change the wallpaper, and we can tap on these little examples here to see exactly what your phone would look like. But the wallpaper or the background of the phone is different. The icons are going to be different. And as we swipe through here, when you lock your phone and unlock it, that screen is going to be different. It'll give you a cool background for your dialer, as well as for your text message screen and for your menu. So you get all these really cool different screens, and just to make your phone look different and unique based on what you like. Now, some are going to be free, some are going to be paid. I'm going to show you a little tip on how to get to the free themes first, so you can see if there's any good ones before you fork out some money to pay. So you're going to go to top, and then all, and then free. And then this will show you all of the theme packs that are free. So I always say go through here and make sure there's not a free one you like first before you pay. And literally all you do is just find one you like or that looks cool, tap on it, look through the pictures. And if you like it, just tap download. It'll download and then it'll install right on the phone. Again, you will need to sign into your Samsung account in order to download a theme. So aside from themes, there are wallpapers and there are icons. Maybe you don't want to change everything on the phone. You just want to have a nice background. You can look through nice backgrounds here. The same tip applies, hitting top and all and free to find the free ones. And same thing with the icons as well. You'll find all these cool icon packs. Just in case your phone's looking a little boring and you want to change it up, you can do it. Moving on to our next tip, we're going to show you how to customize your keyboard. So on your home screen, you should have this little Google bar here. We're going to tap in there just to get our keyboard to come up. And now that our keyboard is up, we're going to tap on the settings wheel. And here we have some options to customize the keyboard. So tap on Style and Layout, and I just tapped the wrong button. Style and Layout. And here you can go to Keyboard Themes. And you've got some different options for what the keys are going to look like. So just to tap on each one. So this has no spacing between the keys. This is a dark theme, and this is a solid black theme. So whatever one you like better, I kind of like that one. And then there's also a mode called a high contrast keyboard. And with this option, it'll make the keys a certain color to make them stand out, just to be a little bit brighter for you. So let's go back so you can see what that looks like. So everything is nice and bright and bold and just easy to see. Turn that off is super easy. If you decide you don't like that, just simply go back there. Next, we're gonna go to the keyboard layout. And in the layout, you can adjust if you want to have the numbers on the top of your keyboard, or you decide, no, I'd rather my keyboard to be smaller, you can do that. Then we can go to the size and transparency. So if you want your keyboard to be larger because you want the keys to be bigger, you can just grab this little blue handle here, you can drag it up, and it will actually make the keys bigger and a little bit easier to tap. You could also bring in the keyboard as well. You could do something like that. If you're left-handed or right-handed and you hold the phone a certain way, that might be helpful. And those are a couple of cool tips just to customize that keyboard to give you a better experience. For our next tip, we're gonna show you how to get your battery life to last longer. And what you're gonna do is swipe down from the top of the screen, swipe down again, and hold down on the power mode. This will bring up your different keyboard options. Now, optimized is normally what you want to keep the phone on, but if you notice you're going to be out for a while, I would say switch to the medium power saving mode because it will turn off some of your background functions and allow your phone battery to last longer. And if you find yourself in a place where you need your battery to last a long time, maybe you're in an emergency and you really don't know when you're going to be able to power your phone again, go to the max power saving mode and it will increase your battery life tremendously, but it will restrict your usage. So definitely something important to know and to keep in mind. Now, our tip here is you want to go turn on adaptive power saving because the phone is going to begin to learn your habits in terms of when you use the phone the most, and it will try to balance the power out so that your battery will last longer. I use this on all my Samsung phones, and usually after a week of usage, it will learn your patterns of using the phone and it will help you conserve a lot of battery power. So definitely make sure you turn that function on. For our next tip, we're gonna go back to the settings and we're gonna go to our device manager or device care. It used to be called device manager, now it's device care. Now this is a great feature of the phone that helps you keep your phone running fast and smooth. It will let you know if you have any apps that are running in the background that are slowing your phone down. It always will give you a score. Hey, based on all that's going on your phone, you're at a 97 in terms of device care. You just simply tap on Optimize Now and it will go through, close out any apps that maybe have been running for too long, or look for any apps that are draining your battery more than normal, and it will restrict those apps so that your phone is back to an optimized place and running smooth and efficient for you. So this is a great thing to do at least once a day. And if you go to the upper right corner, click on these little three dots here and you tap Show Icon on App Screen, it's going to give you a shortcut to this specific menu. So if I go home, swipe up, and then I go to, let's see, swipe left, it should be on your last screen. Now you'll have this new app icon called Device Care, and just simply hold down on it and we can drag it right to our home screen. And now if you find your phone is running slow, all I have to do is tap on Device Care. It'll take me back to this screen. It'll do a quick scan and then I could do a quick optimization. So it's a great little shortcut to just get back to that screen and do a quick check to make sure that your phone is running properly. And if it's not, it will make those adjustments for you to give you a more balanced experience. So that is the Device Care section. For our next tip, we're going to show you how to hide the Bixby home menu. If you guys use this, great. It's supposed to be a voice assistant and it has little apps that are built in. It gives you news and it recommends things, but a lot of people tend to find it a little annoying when you swipe right on your phone, you get to this screen, and I found that most people don't use it and are really irritated that it's there. So to get rid of that, you're just simply gonna hold down the home screen and then swipe to the right and then just tap on this little switch here and that will hide it. So now when you swipe right, it won't go anywhere. So that's just an easy way to remove the Bixby home option. Now, speaking of voice assistants, we're going to talk about the Google Assistant and how to access it on your phone and some cool tips of using it, or just some practical things you can use it for and how we use it. So hold down your home button at the bottom of the screen here. This will bring up your Google Assistant and it will begin to listen, and you can give it basic commands to have it help you out with certain functions. So for example, I was holding on it and it was listening and trying to catch what the heck I was talking about. So that's not a good example, but let's say you want to set an alarm for work. You're about to go to bed, you want to set an alarm, and you don't necessarily know where your clock app is or where the alarm is, and you can be a little frustrated. All you have to do is set an alarm is just hold down on it and say this. Set an alarm for 12 p.m. Perfect. So it will automatically set an alarm because you've given it that command. You can even tap view alarms and it will take you right to your clock app and show you that your alarm is set and ready for 12 p.m. Now, aside from that, you can do a bunch of other cool things. You can have it do a search. You can ask what's the weather. You can ask, look up a recipe for this. You can say, hey, what's the score of this game? You can ask it just about anything and it will search Google for you and give you an answer. So if you're not using that, I definitely would encourage you to use that because it's just so convenient. The way I use it the most are simply to just set timers. I'm cooking and I'm like, hey, set a timer for 8 minutes, and the phone's gonna let you know when it's time. So that is the Google Assistant. And the very last thing we wanna go over in this video is there's a feature called Tap to Wake Up, and the way it works is that when your screen is off, you're able to just double tap the screen and it comes on. Now we don't have it turned on right now. I want to show you how to turn it on so that you can use it. It makes it convenient when your phone is sitting on a table or a desk and you don't want to have to necessarily pick up the phone just to turn it on. So go to your settings, go to the settings wheel in the corner, and you're gonna just type in wake, W-A-K-E, and look for double tap to wake, and then just turn it on at the top here. And now turn your phone off and just tap the screen twice, and it will automatically wake up the phone for you, and then you can swipe through to unlock it. Now that's if you don't have a password. If you do have a password on it, then obviously you will have to enter that, but either way, it just allows you to quickly tap the screen to wake it up to get into your main screen. So this has been our tips and tricks of the Samsung Galaxy A11. We hope you guys found this helpful. Do us a favor, in the comment section down below, let us know what tip was your favorite and most useful. And also, if you have some other good tips that you're using that we didn't mention in the video, leave it in the comment section down below so you can help all the other people who are just trying to learn this phone and get better at it. Once again, hope you guys found the video helpful. Make sure you like, favorite, and share if it was helpful. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Take care, and as always, have a good one.